What is up, everybody? Welcome to the very first episode of Hooking with Hutch. I am extremely excited to present this today because a fishing YouTube channel is something I wanted to do for years on end now. I want to start off things by saying today's video is sponsored by Bassdash'. They sent us some free hard plastic swim baits that are about 3.9 inches in length and 1.3 ounces in weight. I will say that I am re-recording this intro the next day after filming because I realized my intro after reviewing it had no audio. But without further ado, let's dive into these baits, take a look at them. They're all in a bluegill style too. So in our waterways, this would be, let me get the hooks untangled there. This would be a blue sunfish style looking bait here. I've reviewed the hooks. They feel strong, they look good. The brackets aren't loose, they sit in place good. They don't feel like they're gonna break off. You got the Bassdash' little logo type thing right there, and this is after using them. So as you can see, I was banging these off rocks in the river. Everything held up good, nothing's broken. As you guys can see, hooks are good. I've caught fish on these lures, as you will see in the video. So our next presentation in our waterways, this would be our bluegill. Our bluegills tend to look very, very faded, just like this. I know other waterways, they have some bluegills with a lot prettier colors, but ours tend to look very faded, just like this one here. Our next presentation is going to be a green sunfish. And again, these baits just look very, very realistic. They look really good, high quality. I really like the joints in this. It feels really good, so the swimmability should be excellent on these. We're going to go right into our last one, which is our wonky one. We got what looks like a red belly piranha to me. It looks just like a red belly piranha. So this one will be an interesting one to be tossing in the video. But yeah, without further ado, guys, let's get out to the lake, get these in the water, and see what they catch.
Life is harder than I like to think, but it's easy when you're by my side. No point in calling, you just have to see the fundamentals of our life tonight. Cause I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like a movie, my love. Yeah, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart.
Alright, so we have arrived at our first location here. This is the Missisquoi River. We are in Vermont, so all these waterways, well, not all of them, but majority of them run through Lake Champlain. It's probably going to be pretty loud recording over here due to the dam, but this is going to be our first location we try out. I'm very familiar with this river. It's very stocked with bluegill, mostly bluegill, and there's quite a few sunfish as well. So I figured it'd be a great first location to toss some swim baits, and then we're gonna try some other waterways. We're gonna go to some places I have been, and then quite a few places I probably haven't been. Even different parts of the river that I haven't been to. I saw there's a little passage for a different spot on this river that I've never tried before, and I have interest in going over, so we might even check that out. So we'll see how we do here, and we'll just go from there. Alright guys, so like I said, I just wanted to provide you guys with some brief underwater footage of the swimmability of this lure. That way we can dive right into catching some fish with it. But basically I was just standing right over my GoPro underwater and just kind of working it back and forth. So when you actually cast this bait out, it really swims a lot better than what this video is showing. It was kind of difficult because the river was pretty deep, and this was like the most shallow spot I could find. The bait actually drops really slow, as you can see in this clip right here, so I also wanted to provide that to you guys. Alright, let's get into catching some fish, huh? Alright, so we're going to get the first cast underway with the bluegill pattern we have here. Let's take a quick look at it again. Going to get our first cast underway. We just did some underwater footage with it. The swimmability looks good, so I'm excited to toss it. We're in this nice little spot here, this nice deep pocket. A lot of smallmouth like to sit right under these falls because
You got things like bugs and small fish flowing through, falling off the falls, and they know things are going to be dropping from there, so that's where they sit. So without further ado, let's get this first cast out. Oh, we got one. Hey. On the swim bait. We actually did it.
Alright, so there you have it, right off right the first 5 to 7 casts. We already have a smallmouth on the swim bait, the blue kill color. Cool.
Thanks for biting, buddy. Alright, let's get back out there, see if we can catch some more. Really was not expecting to catch something, at least that quick. Not due to the bait, it's just I'm not very confident with the swim bait because this is my first time ever fishing a hard plastic swim bait. I fish soft plastic swim baits, but that's about it. So this is a new experience for me, but I mean, that's part of what this channel is all about. You know, I'm gonna learn new techniques, you're gonna learn new techniques. I'm sure you guys will help me out. I'll help you guys out with anything I can. It's all part of the experience. So basically on my retrieval, you can just do a slow retrieve and just reel it in. That works perfectly fine. I've been kind of working it like a jerk bait, getting it to really move those joints in kind of a vicious motion. And I mean, that's how I hammered into that little Smallie just a second ago. I don't know if this is typical for swim baits, but I mean, there's a lot of positives, so I got to give one piece of negative feedback. I've noticed the hook does get hooked on this tail sometimes, and then as you just saw right there, the hooks actually were intertwined with each other. But I mean, that happens with various baits. Believe it or not, there's actually a sunfish sitting under this bluegill right now who's actually biting at it. That was odd. Oh, we had another one. Alright, so we've caught one on the bluegill color. We're gonna switch up and go to the blue sunfish color now. Alright, we got our blue sunfish. Because we did say the goal of the day is just to catch one fish on each lure, so we're gonna switch it up, see what we can get on this one. That one looks really good in the water. I like this color a lot. Alright, so I haven't had any more luck in this spot per se, but it has been pretty dead this year. With the serious amount of heat, and this spot's been getting very overfished. So I'm gonna head right across over to there. We're gonna fish in between those two pillars there. That's one of my main spots that I go to when I'm just out for fun. So we're gonna go toss this the blue sunfish over there. If we catch something, we'll move on to another one. All right, we are at the other side. Not an easy route down, especially now that I got my feet wet trying to get some more underwater footage of this lure. Oh boy. Yeah, don't fall. Alrighty, here we are on the other side. We were right over there. Oh, there goes the Smallie. There's a decent Smallie. I don't know if that counts, but we'll get one on this one.
All right, so we're gonna head to our next location. We did have that one fish on the blue sunfish, but it got off right at shore. I'm pretty sure hopefully it's on the GoPro. We did have a Smallie, but we're gonna move just because the current is too much and it's just carrying the swim bait. The only way is to work against it, and the only spot you can work against it there leaves us pretty probable of a snag. So I'd rather not get snagged and lose our sponsored lure that we're trying to review today. So we're gonna move a couple miles downriver because I want to fish some still water with it and give it a chance for its real potential. So that's what we're gonna go do. We're actually headed to our next location, and I was driving by that spot. I was saying I've never fished on the river before, and no cars were here, so I figured
Might as well give it a shot. It's pretty cool in here, actually. We got like some stairs. I don't know. Maybe there'll be something good here. Something walking in the bushes. Just about caught the smoke. I ain't dealing with nothing jumping out at me. Oh, this looks juicy. Gonna catch some mondos over here. All right, let's send it to the next location. All right, we've arrived at our next location. I just did see quite a large fish jump out that way. I'm not sure quite what it was, but still on the blue sunfish because I'm not cheating this lure. We never touched that fish, so let's get out here. We're in the lake now, so let's see what happens. Wow, you guys see that? It's right in front of us. Might as well try to cast out to it, since we can cast a mile with this. We actually just landed right where it was. Holy cow. Talking about perfect or what? That was literally as far as this thing was going to cast. Oh, that was something again. Right in back of it. Slowly reel into it. Could have just been a carp, but hopefully it's something that's going to give us a bite here. That's the issue here. There you have it. Beefy rock bass biting off more than it can chew. Well, since we did lose that one decent bass on this lure, catching a rock bass with it, I think we can put this one away and grab another color. Thanks for biting, buddy. Alright. All my other tackles in this pouch down here. It's got a real neat thing, but I just put 2 extra things in here. I like to keep my spinners, my homemade gar baits, musky bait, little pickerel pike type deal. And then obviously I grabbed this old, broken, but did the trick for today, just carrying some extra lures around with me that are pretty big. So this one's down, good. This one's down, good. Let's get this one out of the way. And last will be the piranha. Oh, another crayfish. Oh boy. Oh boy, that looks slippery as hell. Let's find out. Oh, it's not that bad. Looks were deceiving. On the opposite side now. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Thanks, little buddy. I guess that counts, but I'm gonna take another cast in here. Alright, well, we finished with this lure. We did catch something. It might have been just exactly the same size as this, but that's alright. We're gonna go grab the piranha bait because our bag is over there like the smarty I am. Alright, so this guy is done with. Let's see here. It's done. Done and done. Onto the red piranha. Alright, one more fish to catch on this lure and we have completed our little smash we did there. Trying to adjust the camera. There it is. There we go. Yes. Oh, that's a good one. Good fish, good fish, good fish. Oh, yeah. Let's go, get up here. Yes. That is what I'm talking about. On the piranha. Yes. There we go, guys. That's what we've been looking for. This is why you should buy Bass Dash. Hell yeah. Oh, I love it. We gotta get a photo of that for Instagram. I'm so glad we made the trip up now. Thank you for biting. There goes buddy. Gonna try to be much more graceful in that, but he slipped right out of my hand. Alright guys, well that took a very unexpected turn of events. Comment down below which was your favorite presentation, because this one was originally my least favorite. It's not my favorite because it got us the biggest fish today. We're on our way out. We achieved our goal. We caught at least one fish on each lure. We missed some good bites, but we got 2 good smallies, a really decent one right there at the end. Super pleased with that. Thank you all for tuning in. I look forward to making many more videos for you. We have MTB slams coming up. We have a Guggen Squad Mondo kit slam coming up. I have a fun video planned for tomorrow, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button so you guys can tune in for that, because it should be an interesting one. And without further ado, thank you so much to Bass Dash for the sponsor and sending me those sweet free baits. Alright guys, so I did just get done editing the video. I'm going to finish my outro now because I did run out of camera space on my GoPro the night I filmed. So once again, thank you very much to Bass Dash for sponsoring this video. Their baits I'm going to keep in my tackle box because I really enjoyed fishing those swim baits, and I can think of multiple occasions where it would have been really nice to throw that presentation. So they are staying in the tackle box. Guys, I'm leaving links in the description to their Amazon because that's primarily where you can order from them. And I'm also going to leave a link to their site and their Instagram. Guys, go give them a follow at the very least and order their products. They're high quality and they're very affordable. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, and I will see you in the next video.